In this video, I'm about to break down my exact US30 and NAS100 strategy that I have never shared with anybody before. Yes, this information is powerful, but only if you apply it. Before we get started, I want to let you guys know that I do offer one-on-one mentorship. I do host live trading sessions every single day, and I can help you get funded with up to $200,000 in passive prop firm account. There should be a link in the description where you guys can book a call with me, or simply just go to my Instagram, send me a message, and we'll book a call and see if you're a good fit. One last thing, if you guys could show some type of love, these videos do take time and energy, and hey, all I need is a simple like, maybe drop a comment below, or share this video with somebody else. And also check out my page. I have a ton of other videos based around trading and US30. Now without further ado, let's get into my computer. Okay guys, we are not going over the charts today, but this information I'm going to share with you is vital. I suggest that you stay till the end. If you want to take notes, awesome. I would take notes because hey, note takers are action takers. So I want to go over the US30 and NAS100 strategy. These two pairs coincide with each other, meaning that they basically align with each other. Whatever is going to happen on NAS100 will apply to US30 as well. It works for both of them. So when you guys are trading, I honestly believe that timing is one of the most important things to trading. You guys want to be trading when there's money in the markets. You guys don't want to trade when it's during the Asia session and the markets are super slow and they're not moving. Right at the market open at 6:30 a.m. is when the big dogs are inputting their money or taking their money out of the market. And when the market's shooting up, that just means money's being fluctuated into the market. When we see the market dropping, that means investors, hedge funds, banks are pulling money out of the market. So you guys want to trade at the market open, which is 6:30 a.m. PST. This is 9:30 a.m. EST. Very important, this next note. I'm only using the minute 15 time frame to enter a trade. I used to use the 5-minute, but guys, the 5-minute is so emotional. Your feelings and emotions are going to be everywhere because I honestly believe that we're emotional creatures. Obviously we are, but when you're on lower time frames like the 1 minute, every minute a new candle is opening up. So your bias might be like, oh, I want to buy, but 2 minutes later, oh, I want to sell. So I like the minute 15 time frame. It gives me a little bit more time to be patient and wait for my setup to occur. And here's a little hack. If I'm looking at the market open and I don't see a candle that I like at 6:30, cool. I'm going to set a timer on my phone for 13 minutes. And once that timer goes off, I'm going to have 2 minutes to get to my chart and see if that next candle that's about to close is matching up with what I want to see. So usually I'm entering a trade like 3 seconds before the minute 15 candle closes at 6:30, 6:45, 7 a.m., whatever time. Now, this is like the key thing that you guys want to do is identify the trend. The trend is our friend. Write this down. It's not on the screen, but super important. Look at what is happening during the Asia session, and then what happens during the London session, and then what happens from the market open, or what happens at the open of the New York session at 5 a.m. PST to 6:30 a.m. PST. So you want to look at those 3 sessions, the Asia, then the London, then the market open of the New York session into the market open at 6:30 a.m. Hey, we want to see a very smooth, gradual uptrend or a smooth, gradual downtrend. You don't want to see choppy markets where it shot up and broke the Asia high, then shot down and broke the low. You guys, this strategy works with trending markets when the markets are very smooth, okay? So what I like to find is I like to identify the trend. If we're in a downtrend, cool. I'm going to look for some type of bearish signal candle, maybe a bearish engulfing, a doji with the wick to the top, a spinning top with the wick to the top, a hammerhead with the wicks to the top, something like that. I really like to see a lower, if I'm looking for a downtrend, I like to see a lower high being formed with one of those reversal candles. And when you see that, the probability of it shooting down is extremely high, and vice versa if it's an uptrend. Now, this is the thing. Once you find your setup, you want to place your stops below the previous lower high and your take profits at the previous high or low, or a key level, a psychological level, your support, your resistance, And then once you do that, guys, set and forget your trade. You do not need to be staring in front of your computer just waiting for it to do whatever. Just set your trade and go about your day. Because I don't know if you guys study psychology or anything like that, or let's just say, I know a lot of you have been trading for a while now. And when you enter a trade, you constantly check MetaTrader 4. You're just looking at the charts nonstop. And let's say that a trade's in profit 500 pips, but your take profits for 1,000 pips, and you close that trade early with 500 pips, and 30 minutes later you check and it wouldn't hit your take profit. That is something that happens all the time. So just learn to let your trade do its thing. On TradingView, they have a system where you can add an alert. So every time when I go into a trade and I have my stop loss and my take profit, I have an alert where my stop loss is and my take profit is, and boom, I let the markets do their thing. Next one, work on your psychology. I don't know if you guys do this, but journal. After every trading day, you guys should be journaling, writing notes of what happened, how your trade went, maybe like a revision of what happened in that session. So I just went to Staples or Office Depot. I got a little notebook and I just write down every day. Here's an example of what I write down. I'd put like the date at top, and today is January 21st, 2023. I looked at US30 for a short. I saw that the Asia session and London session were in a downtrend, and at the market open, I saw a bearish candle. I sold at the market open. My stop loss was about 800 pips, and I aimed for my psychological level of 32,500. It ended up hitting my psychological level 30 minutes after. I was really proud of myself because when I took this trade, I set my take profit and stop loss, and I walked away and I let the markets do their thing. So you kind of like want to commend yourself and get on your ass too. Like if you're messing up and making dumb mistakes, write it down. A lot of the negative emotions that we feel when we trade, they need to be taken out of our system. And I think the best way to do that is by journaling, putting our pen to paper and taking those emotions out so we don't hold them all throughout the day. We don't go in revenge trade or anything like that. So these things are super important. Recording yourself trading is going to be very important too. You want to be able to see how you are thinking in the present moment. And you want to be able to go and review that and see, well, why did I do that? And catch yourself. You want to work on doing less of what doesn't work, and you want to work on doing more of what does work. Does that make sense, guys? Let's really understand that we are our own trading coaches. This is awesome that you guys are trading, but you guys need to realize that like you're your own trading coach. Nobody's standing over your shoulder saying, yo, John, don't do that. Do this. Don't do that. Do this. So you really got to get on yourself. And the best way to do that is like just recognize what's working to make you money and what isn't working, to get rid of what's not working and work on what's working. Cool? Now, this is the math that hit $100,000 a year. This is the final part of this video. I would recommend that you guys get a funded account. It is awesome to fund a trading account with $1,000. But you can go and take a prop firm challenge of if you pay $500, you can get a $100,000 account. Well, this is with my Forex funds or FTMO. But with a $100,000 account, you're going to be using a 10 lot. And I know you guys are like, Colt, that's too big of a lot. No, this lot is equivalent to a 0.10 lot on Hugo's Way. This is with FTMO and my Forex funds. So you're going to use a 10 lot. So if you catch 1,000 pips on a 10 lot, you're going to make $1,000. So your overall goal, if you have a 100K account, you're going to be using a 10 lot, and your goal is to catch 2,500 pips a week. Your profit at the end of each month will be $8,000. This is if the prop firms are giving you 80% of the profit you make. So if you're using a 10 lot and you catch 2,500 pips, yeah, you'll make $10,000, but 80% of that is $8,000. Guys, I'm horrible with math, but check this out. If we do $8,000 every single month for 12 months, you're going to be at $96,000. You might have months that are better, might have months that are worse, but on the end of the year, you should be averaging like $100,000, okay? So if you really want to step it up, you're like, do you know what, like 2,500 pips, that's kind of hard to catch each week. I feel you on that. It definitely is kind of hard to catch 2,500 pips, but you can do it in like 2 decent setups. But if you get a $200,000 account, it's like $1,000 to take the challenge to pass it, and you're using a 20 lot, and you catch 1,200 pips a week, Your profit at the end of each month will be $8,000, since the firm will give you 80% of what you make, depending on the firm. So that's very easy. All you guys, you have 5 trading days a week. With me, I have 4 since I'll trade Wednesdays. You have 4 trading days, and all you need is 1,200 pips. On US30, it is so easy to catch 1,200 pips, guys. So really think about it. I would go to FTMO, My Forex Funds, go check out their website. And hey, like I said, guys, I pass people's challenges. So if you just want to get straight funded and you don't want to take the challenge, pay me the fee that I charge and I'll pass it for you, and boom, I'll just give you the account once it's passed and you can trade on it. So that's what I wanted to go over in this video, guys. This information I gave you is pretty valuable. I hope that you guys stay till the end. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Peace out.